Hello and welcome to Not Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. So today quickly I'm going to learn how to make this jeans pocket, inner pocket, and the whole pocket as well. So we are going to use a wideness of 4 inches for the pocket mouth, 4.5 inches the wideness, and the depth we're using is 3 inches. Sorry, my camera didn't cover that. The depth is 3 inches. So that is our pocket flap, and the tiny pocket we're going to attach to it. On top of it there, we're going to fold the edge, the mouth, we're going to fold it and hem it. Okay, so we're going to hem it. Actually, I would run 2 lines on it. It's a jeans pocket, so the 2 lines makes it look more standard. So that's why I'm running 2 lines on the mouth of the jeans pocket. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to carry it and gum it on the pocket flap. So we're going to do that, giving allowance of 1 inch on top and 1 inch by the side. Let us measure to confirm that we have 1 inch on top, okay, an allowance of 1 inch by the side. So once that is done, once we're sure of that, 1 inch up as well, then we can now go ahead to stitch it to the pocket flap, and this will also be double stitched. Sorry, I'm using a black thread. I should have used the color of thread that will contrast, okay, but it's still very simple, and if you follow me carefully, it's very easy to understand. The wideness of this inner biro pocket is I'm using just 2 inches wide. That's the wideness of the pocket, 2 inches. The depth is 4 inches. That is okay. It's not really for storing something much inside, so the wideness of 2 inches by a depth of 4 is okay. So like I said, we're going to double stitch it. Yes, we'll double stitch, and actually we are going to sew the whole of these jeans. Okay, we are just starting with this pocket, and just follow the series. If you are not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and turn your notification bell on, because I'm going to sew the whole of these jeans. So if you don't subscribe, you will miss out. So please subscribe and subscribe. So thank you so much. We're done with sewing the pocket to the pocket flap. So the next thing I'm going to do now is to sew the pocket itself. But let's just look at how it's going to look. Okay, you see, so by the time we turn in the pocket, you'll see that it will look much more standard. So we are going to use a lining to turn in the pocket. Yeah, you see, so it's looking it's already looking like it, very standard. All right, so I'm going to sew and turn the pocket in. And this lining, actually, I want to do a different style, but I want to do something that's very simple and you guys can easily follow. Right, so I'm going to divide this, and after that I will keep it sew on the bad side and then turn it in. Okay, so you see I'm sewing on the bad side now, on the bad side of the trouser. All right, when I finish, I'm going to make a notch and I will turn it inside. And this sewing, I'm going to sew it less than half an inch, because I don't want my pocket to be too wide. Okay, the smaller it is, the better it looks. All right, so I'm sewing it very close to the edge, like just a 1/4 inch allowance. And I advise that if you are doing this with me, you understand much more better, so you can cut your own jeans pocket and be trying it out as I'm doing it, so that by the time I'm done, you're also done, and you will actually find it very, very easy. All right, so this notch is to help us turn it properly. So we need to make notch on it. So I'm going to turn it inward now. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to run a stitch, double stitch on the mouth of the pocket. That is the jeans standard. Okay, jeans standard, jeans always have double stitch on the edge of the pocket. So we're going to run a double stitch there. Yeah, so close to the edge of the pocket, but just a little bit allowance. And this is going to be also a double stitch. Like I told us, jeans mostly do double stitching, and that gives it a better look. All right, so it's going to be a double stitch. So we'll now do the second stitch. The next video I'm going to drop on this will be how to fix the zip. All right, so please, like I said, subscribe and don't miss out of this series. It's a series I'm doing. All right, so subscribe and turn your notification bell on so that once I drop, you are notified. Subscribe and turn your notification bell on so that whenever I drop the video, you will be notified. See how neat it's looking? So the next thing for us to do now is to carry the inner pocket we have designed and also place it on the second side of this pocketing and stitch it. You see, so but before we sew it, we are going to keep the inner pocket we have designed. I'm going to keep it on the second part of the pocketing, and we'll sew it, stitch it before going ahead to join and finish our pocket. So this is quite interesting and it is very, very simple. Please guys, when you're watching my videos and there's any challenge, let me know. If you don't understand anything, I can explain. I'm here to explain. I know the videos are helping us. Please also do let me know, because your feedback is very, very important to me. If I don't get feedback from you guys, I wouldn't know if you are finding the videos interesting or not, because I'm not dropping the videos for myself. I'm dropping the videos for you guys. So please, your comment is very, very important to me. That will show me, that will tell me if you guys are learning or not. All right, so you see, the next thing we're going to do now is to make a basting stitch to hold the pocket together before we will finally stitch it. So what we are doing now is a basting stitch. We are going to remove this stitch later on. All right, just a basting stitch that will hold the pocket in place for us to stitch it the way we want. So actually there are different ways of doing this pocket. This is just one of the ways that I'm exploring here. Yeah, so now that we are done with the basting stitch, we can now open it and then do the main stitch inside. Okay, like I said, there are several ways of doing this. You can decide to sew and turn it in such that the stitches don't show, or you can decide to stitch and then use bias to bias the edges of your pocket. So you see, okay, so we're now going to weave it. Okay, you see, we have weaved it and look how it's looking. So if you want, now you can use bias to run the edges. You can use bias to run the edges round if you want. It's a choice. If not, you can still leave it like that. It's still fine because you weaved it. We're going to make a stitch at both sides to hold the pocket together. Yeah, so we'll still make a stitch this side to hold the pocket in place. All right, so after we are done with this stitch, you can see how simple this is actually. You see our jeans pocket is almost or it's ready. See how simple it is. So doing this pocket, okay, like I said, it's your choice to turn it in or to do it and bias it. But whatever you decide to do, it's actually your choice. We're going to remove the stitch now. That is the basting stitch. The basting stitch that we apply, we stitched so as to hold the pockets in place. So I'm going to remove the basting stitch right now and then see how our pocket is looking. Alright, you see, so we are done with our pocket. Please, if this video made sense, if you learned from it, I would really appreciate if you can hit the subscribe button, turn your notification bell on, because much amazing videos will be coming your way from this channel. Remember guys, if you are not here, I'm not here. I can't drop videos and watch by myself. It's because of you that I drop my videos. So thank you so much for watching even this video. I really appreciate. Welcome to Nat Fashion Hub, the best fashion channel in the world. Thanks for watching.